Well, I just started twittering. Oh, I don't know why I started doing it in an accent, and now I feel like I'm gonna offend people from the South. So, dang it, let's go back. Hey Geek fans, I'm Mary.
And I'm Steve. Now we have to warn you, this episode was prepared in the vicinity of some peanuts, so if you have allergies, just be careful.
Peanuts? Oh, are you talking about Sippy and Skylar?
I'm not talking about them.
Well, don't forget to follow us on social media. It's where we post all of our content because, I mean, nobody's putting us on television anytime soon, so...
And with that self-depreciation,
let's get started with our Week in Geek.
We were just talking about this in our offices this week, that Aquaman is supposed to hit theaters this December, and we haven't seen anything of the Justice League's favorite bro. Well, it's almost like James Wan heard our cries because some character photos have surfaced. Get it? Like they were underwater. Sorry, I think jokes are funnier when you have to explain them.
Entertainment Weekly's cover shows Jason Momoa as Aquaman, Nicole Kidman as his mom, and Amber Heard as Mira. But the really cool reveal was inside the pages of the magazine, where we got our first look at Black Manta. Look how comic book accurate it is. Still not sure about Momoa's look as the Marine Marvel. I don't remember him having a 90s chain wallet, but guess it's been a while.
We also got our first photos of Wonder Woman 2. The first is Gal Gadot's checking out the VH1 special about the 1980s. The second is Steve Trevor just...
If you're wondering why Steve is blue screening over here, it's because we're pretty sure we saw the last of Mr. Trevor when he Captain America'd at the end of the first Wonder Woman movie. There are several fan theories revolving around his return. Could he be a hallucination, a clone, Robot Steve? Maybe it's actually a Captain Kirk cameo. My theory? You can't just kill off somebody that good looking.
The trailer for the latest of Disney's remakes, Dumbo, dropped last week. The flick will star Eva Green, Colin Farrell, Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, and a genetically altered flying elephant. No CGI here, folks. Disney is living in 3018.
Presumably, the story will follow a similar track as the original animated classic, albeit with less racial stereotypes. Directing this time around is Tim Burton, because who else could bring that pink elephant scene to life?
We also got the trailer for Damien Chazelle's First Man. The film will star Ryan Gosling as Neil Armstrong, as in the first man to walk on the moon. Looks like Ryan's going from a city of stars to a whole sky full of stars. I'll see myself out.
Millie Bobby Brown, star of Stranger Things and LGBTQ advocate, has taken down her Twitter in the wake of cyberbullying. Many users were posting hilarious memes that depicted the 14-year-old actress as racist, homophobic, and hateful. This is just after the news that Kelly Marie Tran, Rose from The Last Jedi, took down her Instagram account after the onslaught of harassment she received because of her character in Star Wars. Our hearts really go out to these actresses who have done nothing to merit this horrible treatment. Cyberbullying, or real-life bullying for that matter, is not okay. We don't condone that behavior, and we wish these young women well, and anyone else who has been affected by these harmful words. Just know that there are good people on the internet. Some of us are just trying to spread a little joy over here.
That's kind of a hard story to follow. I feel like any joke I make will be insensitive.
And therein lies the lesson, Stephen. Think before saying or posting something online. Think about how it will affect others. Because if it's on the internet, it's pretty much a written record. You don't want to be a responsible adult with a blossoming career only for people to go back and look at your first tweet from 2010 and it says something like, well, I just started twittering and I have on no pants, so I guess it must be a pretty dang good night, right?
I hate 20-year-old me.
I hate 27-year-old you.
Same. E3 was last week and there's a lot to be excited about. Unless you're a jaded white nerd who doesn't play video games, then you're just upset about all the geek news last week was based on the latest and greatest video games. But there's nobody here like that, right?
I have 6 kids, guys.
Yeah, well, I have a dog and a cat, and I still seem to find time.
There's a lot to cover from this year's E3, so we've got a quick recap for you, but we aren't going to give it to you all normal style.
Gross.
Here's our E3 recap for 2018.
E3 has come to a close, but don't worry, we've got all the jams to help you remember your favorite E3 moments all year long. It's That's What I Call Music E3, including never-before-heard songs like Too Many Samurai Games.
We made a game, it's in feudal Japan. You play a samurai and you ride through the land on a path of bloodshed and endless vengeance. This game's so unique, there's no passing resemblance with brand new game. It's in feudal Japan. You play a samurai and you ride through the land.
We did that too.
Bloodshed.
And who can forget? But why Death Stranding?
Dima, I don't understand. What are you trying to say? Do you need help? Do I need to call?
The classic societal critique, Moving Tents.
I just sat down, just got comfy. Now you're making me move. I just saw Ellie kiss her girl, man. Now I'm feeling the groove. Oh, can I? Why? Very handsy.
EA's latest country hit, We Promise We're Different.
Now you may think you've seen this game before. That maybe we are on familiar ground. But in our game you pick your class and customize the kicks and ass with emphasis on co-op and online play. We're different, I promise. Unique and awesome, but I know just what you want to say. We're not destiny. See, our fellers don't wear capes, so big difference.
The full song is available with the Anthem Season Pass. And want a song that sucked as much as the EA press conference? Look no further.
Here we go, we're out here chasing money.
EA!
Know what song you don't have to wait until 2019 to listen to? Betrayal, Kingdom Hearts 3 Edition.
I feel like such a fool
For believing in you.
I thought this would be simple and clean.
When you said it would release in 2018.
Nintendo brings it home again with Everybody's Here.
There's a brand new Super Smash, and the gang's already here. Woo! Let me see him move. Oh, Snake, looking good, baby. So glad that we didn't forget anyone. The gang's on here now.
And on the other side of that coin,
I hope you get your chance. You get your chance to smash. Waluigi.
and literally 7 hours of this. Move into a new dimension now with these perfect songs, now available on CD and cassette. To order, call the number on your screen or send a check straight to Sippy's house. Don't worry, it's totally legit. Must be 18 or older.
What news were you most excited about from E3? Tell us in the comments below.
There were some noticeable games missing from this year's event. Yoshi on Switch, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Square Enix's Avengers game, Half-Life 3, Despacito 2, Metroid Prime 4, and weirdly enough, Rocksteady didn't have a presence at the show. A lot of people were expecting the Arkham game developer to bring a rumored Superman game, but like a good one. If a new Superman game came out, I would actually pick up an Xbox or whatever to play it.
Won't those 6 kids viewers get in the way?
Not if I sell one. Time to start playing favorites, kids.
You make parenthood sound so magical.
Ubisoft has partnered up with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and hit record on their latest game, Beyond Good and Evil 2. The gaming giant and media group will be crowdsourcing music and artwork from the fans to be in the game, with compensation to be offered if their work is selected to be in the final product. Pretty smart. If fans are complaining about some of the aesthetics of the game, hey, it's not their fault.
The biggest news to come out of E3, of course, was that IHOP is changing their name to iHob, which is what Bilbo uses to listen to his music. Or a robot that has one leg that's shorter than the other. The big question, though, is what does IHOB stand for? International House of Bacon, breakfast.
Burgers.
No, that's stupid.
Actually, it's burgers.
But why?
The real question is, why are we reporting on this?
I may have let the intern write a story.
Pancakes are important. Too long have they been the pariah of our society, aside from the arguably better waffle. And now burgers think they can just come in and they just...
Anyway, that's it for our show today.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We're on all the things. And let us know what you want to hear. We love hearing from you.
He's just still going. He really cares about pancakes.
I do!
He's not getting paid, so whatever.
All right, remember, we are geek. I love it.
Just kidding. We love our interns and we believe in fair workers' compensations.
No, we don't. On either of those things.